welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Hooks going up against the Singers. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to get underway. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. The pitch. This one black. Front, it's 1-0.
Oh, so much for settle to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-1. Foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Chris, I wonder what coaches in the league say when they first get the schedule for the season.
Well, I imagine it's a combination of excitement, hope, and a splash of how in the world are we going to get from Cairo to Seoul to Lima in a few days?
Ripped on a line. Hauls it in, and there's one away. If I were in charge, I think I'd give the schedule to our travel secretary before giving it to the coaching staff. We're not getting to any of these games without that crew.
If you're a traveling secretary for a team in the GBL, you definitely deserve a raise.
Now 1-1. I can imagine players are waking up in their hotel rooms wondering, what city am I in today?
Oh, that's common in Major League Baseball, too. Hotel rooms start blending together pretty quickly. You don't have to deal with 20-plus hour flights in Major League Baseball, though.
Throws across the diamond, and Guerrero is set down. Cal Raleigh stands in now and watches strike one. And fouled off. Caught him looking for the K. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. We'll return to Singer Stadium after this. Bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Good eye right there. And the next pitch is way outside. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. No outs. Runner at first. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Oh, what a lunging grab.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Lou Gehrig at the plate now. That's ball one. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Next offering is in for a strike. Dive, and he's got it. The throw. Machado to second. What a double play that was. Second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Troy Gloss. That one at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Next pitch misses. Ball one. Good eye right there. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was a moonshot, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Here comes the skipper. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen to Nelson Lamet.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Ketel Marte in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Siri in position. He's got it. And there's one down. Here's Manny Machado now. Singing Manny Machado, what a player he's turned into. Multiple Gold Gloves, multiple All-Star appearances, and a guy who was the 3rd overall pick in the 2010 draft behind Bryce Harper and Jamison Tyone. The 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Well, it's so great to see him put together such an awesome career when early on he had those issues with his knees, if you remember, and we were wondering if that was going to hurt him long term. Kind of a thin kid, but he started to grow into his body, and that
on a line base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's the left fielder, Jim Rice. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. An absolutely majestic shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Jimmy Nelson. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Digging in, Richie Ashburn. 0-1.
0-1.
Outside.
1 strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one misses. 2-2. Line drive. Lays out and makes the play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Hit hard. That gets through.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Acuna stands in here, takes ball one low. He's 0 for 1. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Bullpen activity starting up now. Scott Efros preparing to come on if needed. Shagwa getting cranked up as well. 2-0. And another ball.
I got 3-0.
De La Cruz off of first with 2 away. Hard hit right side. Fires over to first. Third out. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. That one clips the outside corner. Strike one. Early in his career with Oakland, with Donaldson struggling, you watched a lot of video on Miguel Cabrera and Jose Bautista. A's people didn't like it. They said, be yourself. He said, well, I stink and I need to figure out why they're good.
Yeah, I love that. And you got to figure it out no matter what it takes.
Well, he became good. In the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Alex Verdugo, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
On the ground, and it's through for a hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. It gets down, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Scott Efros. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Grounded out his first time up. The pitch. Check swing went around. It's 0-1. Efros measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Now here is Cal Raleigh. Lined into right, and it's caught for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Gloss, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Strike 2.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground, and you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Goes down looking.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it is gone. Ketel Marte goes deep, and they add on. It's 6-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Line drive, base hit. Pretty homered here in this one. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-1 through that one.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
The 0-2. Ball one there. 1-2 here. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Two now. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back now at Singer Stadium. And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And that one fouled off. And now the 0-1. There's a strike. Arcia checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And that's a swing, according to umpire Matthew Ross. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Sosa in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And that's a base hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And that is the ball game. 6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining.
Today, some fellas I leave and call her, but feeling mistreated. I sleep on my and they tell me to drop. I don't see the reason. My missus went like a team together. We getting mischievous. The bottom is way lonelier than the top of the ain't seen it. Stop that. Stop it, please. You more concerned what others earn. That says a lot to me. I turned $1 million down 1,000,000 times. That's not a lot to me. The game is changing. I do the best that I can to attain it. If we gotta gamble, I bet on myself, all that other dangerous. I just made a way for myself from my west and my grandmama basement. So I think you should bow in the presence of greatness. Let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop that. Stop it, please. Stop that. Stop it, please. We talking about generational wealth, the pressure I built for myself. For all of the people who picks on my grandmama's shelf, who heard her say, give me the belt. I would imagine one day calling manifestation, and man would get taken away. We wasn't planning vacation like internet bandwidth was lagging. This feel like it's back in the day. It's all eyes like a captain would say. Treasure map is a trap and this rap is a rap. Till you back on the app, it's a matter of fact that you gotta protect your neck like a giraffe. While a calendar counting the days only count if it's cash. When you hit the mattress, imagine.
Greetings from Singer Stadium in beautiful Seoul, South Korea. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Boston taking on Seoul. All right, ready to go here. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Elly De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hunter Green, a lot of people are excited about this guy. The second overall pick in 2017, made his debut in 2022. What a fastball he has.
Yeah, it's amazing. Even if he's not pitching for a winning team, just stopping and seeing what he's doing is unreal. Fastball velocity, effortless. Hits triple digits regularly.
And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Yeah, he set a record in his second career outing when he threw 39 pitches, 100 miles an hour or more in a single game, and that surpassed Jacob deGrom's record of 33. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. To first. 2 up, 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's gone. He powers one out to right field. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball.
Oh, gets dirty to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
We all know that that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because you're
leaping and he makes the grab. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Luis Arraez stands in. And a pitch. And ball one. This one in the air right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Sammy Sosa swings through it for strike one. Swing, and that one hammered down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. That's what the fans came to see, and they add a pair. It's 2-1. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance, and they found a way to fight back big time.
The pitch.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
The wind and the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
That's in there. That is strike two. Got it by him for the K. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Pudge Rodriguez. Misses outside, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss. Next one misses. 2-1. And down on strikes he goes, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. We'll return to Singer Stadium after this. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Ketel Marte. And the right-hander back to work. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Movement in the bullpen. Brian Baker, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Swung on, belted. Verdugo going back some more, and it's gone. Home run. Ketel Marte leaves the yard, and we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. Dinelson Lamet into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's Machado. That's in there, and that's strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. Manny Machado leaves the yard, and now they're out in front. It's 3-2.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Jim Rice stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Righty to the plate. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Jimmy Nelson on to pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's a speed threat, Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Rice, the runner at third. Ashburn at first with no outs. Next pitch misses inside, and now it's even 1-1. Ripped to third and caught. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And a foul ball. Chris, the tools for Acuna, the one thing that jumps out for me, power, and power to all fields.
I love his right center field pop, and we saw him in the All-Star game a few years ago. He looked like a left-handed hitter hitting home runs that direction.
First and third, one down. Ground ball left side, could be two. Fired to second, and that's two. Back here in Soul. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. There's the strike. Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across. This
blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
And now it's Jose Siri. That one's in there, 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first. Already two out here in the home half of inning number two.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Scott Efros.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
That's to third, and it goes just foul. That one the other way. The flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh. He's 0 for 1. Right side, hard hit. On to first. And a couple of quick outs. Troy Gloss, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Now he breaks his bat. Arise on the run, sends it over to first. That's the third out. Back here at the ballpark, here's Orlando Arcia. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Ashburn in position, makes the catch, and there's one gone. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
A one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That hits the dirt, and it's 2-1. Next offering misses down and away. And there's ball 4.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
Sosa in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay down.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
So they're down to their final out. And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. And takes low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll do it. A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Couple ills, took a hit right up and failed. Now I got to just know how to flip it when I fail. Different when you listen to yourself, not forgetting but forgiving. How you living is the wisdom in itself. Getting help, my intention and my callous never been in balance. It's a challenge when your talent come equipped with damage. Getting callous to what matters and you miss the pattern. How to manage your condition is the trick to catch it. How to handle what you giving is a different matter. Skip the magic, it don't happen overnight. You don't have to overwrite when it's saying it how you didn't plan it. Understanding I ain't got it when I gave it all I had. Nothing missing in the math, but the vision in the path. I'm revisiting the past with a pen and pad. I'll be back. I hope you try again. All this time you spent, all that love you give. Please don't go away. Try again. Those that go away. Don't break before you break. It's not too late. So try again. Underdog since when I used to run a blog. I ain't soft, I could bend a hoop or run a club. On the fog where I learned to view the sun is small. No sweat when you getting used to jumping walls. Back when I used to call instead of getting called. I remember feeling lost, about to get a job.
Welcome inside the Kaiju Cave in Tokyo. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Hooks and the Kaiju. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away. And on the hill, Ron Guidry. And singing he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
And now the big-time power threat, Elly De La Cruz. Pitch is in there. And we're underway here this afternoon. Kicks and deals.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
0-2 now. Got him. And one gone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ripped on a line to center. Thomas pulls it in on the run.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
No strike.
The 1-0. Popped up. And it drops in.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
At the belt and fires. That one ran inside, almost got him. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Right through there, got him. And the inning is over. No run. Here's the third baseman, Brian Hayes. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Popped in the air, left field. Rice in position. Hauls it in for the out. And the batter now, Geraldo Perdomo. Bounce to the right. Marte throws to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's Charlie Blackmon. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Top of the second, and now the DH, Troy Gloss. Guidry back to work. Looked like it was a little bit up. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about it. That's a good thing.
Swing and a miss as they green light him.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Edge of the zone for a strike. And now it's 3-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit. I don't think he really wanted the pitch to.
Josh Spores gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ketel Marte in the box now. Takes strike one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
The 0-2. On the ground to short, could be 2. 1 at second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And Manny gets a piece. The 0-1. Swings through that.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Action in the pen down there. Number 61 up and loosening in the pen. Gallegos warming up as well. Next offering misses. 2-2. Marte at first, 1 gone. Got him looking for the strikeout. Froze him with the heater at the knees. So digging in, Jim Rice. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Second inning here, no score. Slider misses outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's off the wall. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
The new pitcher in the game, number 61. 1.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them. Into the outfield any way they can.
Stepping in, Richie Ashburn. And first offering is fouled off. That one missing inside. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Thomas, he ranges to his right. Long run, tracks it down. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And the home team down a run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the power hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bounce to the right side. He'll do it himself and quickly one away in the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jose Altuve in the box now. Takes strike 1. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. In there, and it's 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
1-2 now. Altuve runs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Altuve, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next pitch misses way outside. And now it's filled up.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around. Here's a big power threat. Ha-Sung Kim.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
Struggling a little bit for command here, and I can't imagine if he doesn't get this hitter out that he'll face another batter.
Check swing, went around, and the count's full.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
The pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Bryce Harper in the box now. Takes strike 1. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-2 now. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Giovanni Gallegos.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the pitch. Ground ball scooped up. Ke'Bryan Hayes zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Guerrero in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So a man aboard. Now at the plate, Cal Raleigh. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one hammered center field. Thomas ranging back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Guerrero around second, headed for third. They add on late as the run. scores all the way from first. It's 2-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And they lead by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 2. This one in the air, center field. Thomas settles under this one. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Tokyo, now batting Brian Hayes. There's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Marte gets it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Perdomo batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next one off the plate inside. And 1-1.
1 strike.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's a little bit low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Out towards left center. Rice snags it for the 2nd out. Here's Charlie Blackmon. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. And a ground ball to first. And foul ball. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. The shutout in this one, 3-0, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Hooks and the Tokyo Kaiju. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Now, Ellie De La Cruz. And he deals. That misses. And we are underway.
1-0.
To the right side. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Here's Acuna now.
The right fielder for 13, Vamo A Jugar.
Pop quiz time for you, Singy. Can you tell me what year the Global Baseball League started?
Oh, man. Well, I know it was a post-war effort to share baseball with the entire world, so I'd imagine sometime in the 50s.
And there's a hit. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Bounce to third, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Go-ahead run holds up at third as the ball comes back in. Second and third after the double. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game in the blink of an eye. Perdomo on to first. And now two gone. You're warm, Singy. The Global Baseball League started November 5th, 1955.
There you go. I was close. Time flies when you're having fun in the GBL.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The throw's offline. He's saved. And it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Ketel Marte in the box now. Takes strike one. Foul ball there. Guerrero on third. Gloss at first. 2 out of the inning. On the ground, right side. Altuve slings to first. That's out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching GBL baseball from the... And here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. The wind to the pitch. Just missed. That one missed.
Outside.
There's the strike. Line to left. Fair ball. And now it gets into the corner. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next pitch is outside. And that's down and away.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
That one's in there. Now 3-2. Righty delivers. Stays alive. No outs. Runner on second. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
He took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Off the mark there. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And now 1-2. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. First and second here, no outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Lane Thomas. In there for strike 1. And that one hit to first. Down the line, and it's foul. Next offering way off the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That one misses, and a count 2-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Josh on the pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here it comes. In the air out to center. Thomas under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. And the batter now, Jim Rice. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Richie Ashburn will hit next. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Altuve tossed to second, over to first, safe. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. Ball 1 low. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Giovanni Gallegos getting ready to go. Hard hit left side, and that'll do it. 1 hit. Welcome back to the Kaiju Cave. Bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And the 0-1. They say you win.
0-2.
Up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. And they get Altuve for the out. In half up to hit. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. That to right. Acuna has it sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Ha-Sung Kim. And that's outside. Next one is off the play. Ball 2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Ashburn in position. Puts the squeeze on it. And that will end the inning. Number 61 takes over on the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And a pitch. Acuna swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And it's fouled away. Going 2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Guerrero takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. In for a strike, and it's 1-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. And he's safe at first. Man at first with 1 gone. Cal Raleigh now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Gets the outside corner with that one.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hat hauls it in, 2 away. Troy Gloss, the next to hit, singled and drove in a run his first time through. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Guerrero off of first with 2 away. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2.
2-2.
Two outs. Now a pop up on the infield, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Bryce Harper, clips the corner, and that is strike 1. That one catches the corner for a strike. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. And a base hit on the line.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Hayes up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Led off this game with a double. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the...
Flips it behind his back. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Definitely one of the bigger ones in this game. So that double play is going to be one we look back on when this thing is over. Big time execution both on the mound and in the field to get 2 right there.
1-1.
The 1-1. And another ball. Not close with that one. And that's ball 3. Home team down a run, and the home team trying to pull it out. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Blackman in the box lays off for ball 1. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-0. Just missed. In for a strike, now 3-1. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And here's the pinch runner, Johan Rojas. Thomas up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And there's the strike.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Next pitch is in the dirt. 2-1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over. The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton.
It's easy sometimes when you just coast along, but like it or not, something always seems to go wrong. Sometimes people build you up just so they can knock you down. Sometimes they will have you there cause they need someone around. Perhaps you'll receive invitations for tea, or perhaps you will laugh and you'll make them all smile. Or maybe you'll join them, cause it had to be. Perhaps you'll forget that you forgot for a while. Birds of a feather are flocking outside. Birds of a feather are flocking outside. Birds of a feather are flocking outside. Birds of a feather are flocking.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Liechtenstein Whales taking on the Hooks. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. And on the hill today, Robin Roberts.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over?
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is out of here.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So up next, Reggie Jackson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 down, base is empty. Good eye right there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number 2. Here's Wade Boggs now. That's in there. Strike 1.
All ones the count.
Stops it on a slide. Over to first. And that is that. Another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. It's now 1-0. Bottom of the first, and stepping in is the speedy Ellie De La Cruz. There's a strike.
0-1.
Ground ball up the middle. And it gets by him.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Now fly ball to right center. Jackson trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That's in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Next pitch is outside. 1-1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Falling behind 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Popped up. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. And that's in there for strike one.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Slice down the right side. Snap throw to first. De La Cruz gets back easily. The next offering misses. 1-2 to count.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Next pitch is inside. And it's 2-2. Step off throw to first. And he's back safely. De La Cruz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air out towards right center. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And that's the third out. New inning getting started. Here's some real power at the plate. Don Mattingly. That one's in there. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here. Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Now here is Johnny Damon. First offering, and it just misses. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's outside. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Next offering is fouled back. Right-hander kicks, deals. And 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the DH, Troy Gloss. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
In the air, out towards left center. Mantle brings it in, and there's one away. Here's Ketel Marte, a switch hitter batting right. First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Manny Machado in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Manny Machado, his brother-in-law, is former major leaguer Yonder Alonso. Both those kids grew up in Miami, and of course Alonso, a guy who ended up having a nice major league career. 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Work there as he gets back here at the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the DH, Lou Gehrig. First pitch just misses. And there's a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
To third. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of. If you're an infielder, you know they used to say.
A new arm into the game, the righty Felix Bautista. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. And it is 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And here's a 3-2. And he walked him. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just
through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. That one's in there, 0-1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Next pitch is outside. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Next pitch just misses, and the count is filled up. Right-handed reliever. Triple digits on that last pitch.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Slider clips the zone.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Next one misses, and the count 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Left-hand batter waits. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the left. Mariano Rivera will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Smoked on the ground a second. LeMahieu gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Mantle makes the grab on the run. So the batting order turns over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Hard ground ball for a base knock.
All over that one right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Rivera keeping an eye on him.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Out of here. Ball game. He blasts one out to right, and they walk it off.
I'm like, dude, please give me a second. All right. I need like 2 minutes a piece. That's all I have.
It's sucker, and I'll be back for lunch. Me and my homies down bad like we had a hunt. And I'm a critic cunt, and we ain't got no lunch. And now we eating cornbread like we ain't had a lunch. Okay, like, I ain't tripping about the Klondike. I was tripping about the big homies who had it down right. Always dreaming about the big money that get me all right. Like MCE bags and big G-Pads, but I ain't got no G-Pads. Like I ain't get that, and I won't fit that. My super cheap should probably cut grass. My stupid should probably go and get my shoe rack. Like, homie, don't do that. Go and get my Stanley Cooper puzzle pack. Play, okay, I got it. Guess if you would've told me earlier, I would've caught it. But a real Georgia John never come with a profit. Guess that's what you get when you the Southern product. Like, diver on the speed, big homie in the trees. Go and tell the preacher, man, cause God made a beat. Run on money with my cleats. It's that Georgia summer heat. It's that been there, done that. All they gotta see, I'm a big player. Big homie, big baller, I'm a big player. Big homie, big baller, I'm a big player. Big homie, big baller, I'm a big like what you doing? Real with them, been yelling when we been booing. I ain't seen them in some days. They acting like we've been zooming. Had to put my cash away. That hate it when I consume my boy. It's so bad, we was fighting all night. Real man, we gon' make that son cry.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Whales taking on the Hooks. Ready to go now? And now Derek Jeter. Swing and a miss, and we're underway. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And a quick out, number 1. Mickey Mantle will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Comebacker to the mound. Sends it to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Reggie Jackson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. The pitch. There's the strike. And he takes a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Here's a 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The 1-1. On the ground to short. In the hole. Jump throw. Jeter just got him. And he was burning up the baseline.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The next to hit takes outside. So 2 balls and no strikes.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now it's going to be Cal Raleigh. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Troy Gloss in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Check swing went around and the count 1-1. Guerrero over at second. Raleigh on at first with 2 down. Smash to the left side. They get the force, Inning over. We played an inning, no score. Welcome back. Here's Ray Boggs now. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And that's a strike. Smoked into left field. Base hit.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next one is off the plate. And now 2-0. And there's the strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The next pitch misses. 3-2 now. No score here in the second.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Ground ball left side. Diving, and he can't make the play. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. So a change being made at first base. Pinch running here. Felix Bautista taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Johnny Damon in the box now. Takes strike one. And a swing and a miss. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the right-hander deals. In there. Got him looking for the K. Throws him with a backdoor slider. And here is Jorge Posada. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Just enough that time. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts. So first and second with 2 outs. Stepping in the long ball threat, Lou Gehrig. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
They say it went. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. Now into the game, Anthony Volpe. He's the new third baseman. Goose Gossage gets handed the rock out of the pen. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And first offering is fouled off. Gossage ready. And strike 2. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
It's a good take.
The next offering misses. Now 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gossage deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the righty deals. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. And gone. Ketel Marte goes deep. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
Manny Machado stands in now, looks at that one inside. That one the other way. Over to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now Jim Rice. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And there's a ball. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. 1-2 now. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. So 2 down now, and here is Richie Ashburn. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Relay throw to second. Tries to get back and save.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Clay Holmes comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Nope.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Runner leads away at second. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Runner at second, 2 down. That one just misses, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Well, no surprise with this decision to delay the game. The rain is here, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. And we're going to have to sit tight, Chris.
Yep, Hoog, I don't see a break in the storm coming anytime soon, and I've got my $4.99 weather app, which is pretty trusty, and the radar says it's going to stay this way for at least another hour. So if that's the case, get ready for some new pitchers to take the mound when we get back.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Fires to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Ashburn in position, and that is the ball game. And a 1-0 final score here in this one. They hang on to win it by a run for Chris.
pursue business. He's a bad guy, but I believe in forgiveness. Wanna do something that matters. Take some meaning, cause it lacks my vision. I'm not opportunistic, no, I'm just ambitious. Wanna be someone that matters. The freedom of your soul is just submission. Wanna keep you content and under supervision. They got you convinced that ignorance is blessing. Some never-changing, moderating human condition. I don't have time to worry about if I am trapped.
And we welcome you to Laughing Mountain Park. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Cairo Cats taking on the Hooks. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Robin Roberts.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Rod Carew. And a pitch. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone. And that is gone.
Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Kicks and fires. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Luis Robert now. Into center and a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The 1-1. That one missed. That misses the zone. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Goes to second for 1, and that's 2. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. And the home team down a run. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. The wind and the pitch. On the ground to third. Lays out. He's got it. It's there, and that's a great play.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions, hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Out to short, De La Cruz. Sends it across to first. They get the out on Acuna. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch, not close. And that's too high. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Two balls, two strikes to count with 2 outs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Back to the mound. Whips it to first. And Guerrero is set down. And that is the inning. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Luis Gonzalez. The wind to kick the pitch. And a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off. Boog, our man, Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel. Trusted his hands. Nice.
So they turn things over to the righty, Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The pitch. That one just misses. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat.
Oh, diving stop. There's one, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the big-time power threat, Cal Raleigh. Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Troy Gloss, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next one misses. 2-0. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes the pitch. Line drive. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
That's hard hit on the line. Gonzalez puts the squeeze on that one. And that. Welcome back onto the 3rd inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pudge Rodriguez.
0-1.
The pitch.
1-1.
Swings through that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And that's outside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Swings and misses. 2 gone now. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Slapped foul. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And so the closer summoned from the bullpen, Goose Gossage.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Gossage ready.
Yeah. 0-2.
Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. Carew throws to first in time. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Richie Ashburn in the box, lays off for ball 1. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. And that's through there for a strike. Next offering upstairs. Got him! And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And a foul ball. Gossage deals. That one just missing inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive, base hit. Throw cut off to second. The tag's there, and that's the ball game.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3-inning game. That often can be all you need, and that was the case here in this one.
1-0 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Cairo taking on Boston. Ready to go? Here's a speed threat, Rod Carew. Fastball in for a strike. And this one is off and running. And it's even up. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Chris, I always have a good time getting the opportunity to broadcast a game at a GBL.
Yeah, why is that?
I got a skull tattoo and a ring in both my ears. I sing songs about girls, pickup trucks, and old John Deere. I like some twang in my country and a little bit of rock and roll. Who are you to say my music ain't got no soul? I might play my guitar loud and get a little crazy. I know Hank didn't do it this way, but neither did Wade. I grew up on Haggard and Jones,
country.
That just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Because we get to see some of the greatest places in the world. How many leagues send you from London to Lima to Liechtenstein?
Well, we're definitely racking up the air miles in this league, and we also get to try some of the best food in the world along the way, so that's another bonus.
Into center field, that'll fall for a hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And a base hit and a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
The next pitch misses. 2-2. The best part is the food is always different. We're never ordering the same thing at 2 different.
Yeah, except for coffee, and you know I need coffee no matter what.
Got him looking. And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called 3rd strike. Digging in, Willie Mays. That one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. The next offering misses. And that is ball 1. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And the inning. Bottom of the 1st. And now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. And here it comes. Hit weakly on the ground. Carew fires to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
In the air, center field. Robert hustling after it. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there are 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Check swing. He went. Slider right there. Ripped to short. De La Cruz. Jump throw. That ends the inning. Here the right-hander back to work. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next pitch is outside. Way out front for strike two. Righty to the plate. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. And he deals. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. On the ground right side, Guerrero steps on the bag, third out. And welcome back. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh. Martinez back to work. Ball one, no strikes. Laser, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stick.
That's ripped into the outfield. Robert brings it in, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. De La Cruz with a relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
These guys today are so great with hand.
Jonathan Loaisiga on to pitch here. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. Here's Manny Machado. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Next one misses, and the count is 2-0. Activity in the bullpen. David Robertson appears to be getting loose. 2-0. And that's in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. And it drops in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. So up next, Jim Rice. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Thomas over to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back here at the ballpark. New inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Mariano Rivera gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but if
Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And that is cut on and missed. And now it's even 1-1. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. No swing, just held it back there. Next one is off the plate. And now 3-1. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up just enough. That's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that one fouled off. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swings and misses. And now 3-2. Got him! And that's the ball game. The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
Just a common fad. Wrote myself a letter for the gods. Now it's crumpled in the bottle. Took a while to start, like an engine in the winter time. Somehow I move forward, not a broken record, I'll be fine. And I lived a fool for life. Soon I gotta see the bad. Word is looking at me like what's next. Wonder if they care. Me and Alex used to in the park, been laying foundations, turn it to a garden. Yeah, might not make it to the top. People telling me to stop. Everything could go wrong. Never had a word in my hands. They gon' throw salt on my head, leave me hooked till I'm finished, till a wall full of faces are calling me God. Welcome to the jungle. It's what happens when you ain't good. Yeah, then I spend a lot full of money, keep on going till I'm finished, till I fall for my grace and they calling me flawed. Welcome to the jungle. It's what happens when you still ain't. Now I'm moving with it. Buddy, I ain't made. I don't need a.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Hooks going up against the Lemurs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go on the hill here today. Blake Snell. What do you got on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Going to count 1-2. See, I always get a kick out of the Lemurs enclosure they have in center field.
Yeah, outside of the baseball team, those have to be the only Lemurs in all of Lima.
That misses, and the count's even at 2. Legend says those Lemurs showed up while the stadium was being built, and they never left.
We've seen a few pop up from behind the batter's eye from time to time. You keep your eyes out.
Next pitch misses. Ball 3. fights it off. He'll see another. Kicks and deals. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now snap throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Singy, Acuna is one of the most talented players in the game. Rewind. He debuted in 2018. He was only 20 years old. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. in there for strike one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. De La Cruz on at first. Nobody out. Outside.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of a double play here.
Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Checks over to first, back safely. And that's in there for strike one. Snap throw to first. De La Cruz back in standing. And now the lefty. And that one is lifted in the air. Robert moves under it. Makes the grab. Out number 2. Here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. A switch hitter batting right. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the bottom of the first. At the plate, Lou Gehrig. And fouled off. Here's the 0-1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And now, Brian Roberts. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Good eye in that spot. Hard hit right side. Marte throws to first in time. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Chase Utley in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And a changeup clips the zone for a strike. And 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2 now. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That misses, and that's ball 3. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. And good work there as he gets a 1-2. Back here in Lima, top of the second. Here's a big power threat. Troy Gloss. This one high in the air to left center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. He's in safely at third as the go-ahead run.
He was all over that one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do.
Adbert Alzolay will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ketel Marte can't hold up, and that's a strike. Next offering is outside. Bullpen activity starting up now. Dauri Moreta up and throwing. And the pitch. Out to center. Robert moves under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. The relay to the plate. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now Jim Rice. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. It bangs off the wall. Run scores from first as they add some insurance. It's 2-0. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Tanner Scott.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And the batter now, Richie Ashburn. And that'll fall for a base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away. Here's some real power at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. Move over to first, trying to keep him close. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Runners are at the corners, one away. That one hit to right. Harper hustling after it. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 3-0.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harper has a beat on it and makes the grab. And that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Here is Aaron Judge. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Going to count 1-2. Liner snagged at first. And now it's Luis Robert. Swinging a foul straight back. Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 3 up, 3 down. Righty reliever out of the pen, Dauri Moreta.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The pitch. Guerrero stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Check swing, went around. 0-2. And downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's even up.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Cal Raleigh. He's 0 for 1. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Troy Gloss. He tripled and scored his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. In the air to left center. Judge makes a nice running catch. And now here is Harper. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Fought off foul. Next pitch misses outside. And that's ball 1. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he went around, says Ricky Holiday.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And first offering is fouled off. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
1 down, base is empty. And that's downstairs and outside. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That's in for a strike. They say you win. It's softly on the ground left side. And foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Ball game. A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Bang, bang.